No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Greetings from Oregon. Just got back from the TCI Expo in Connecticut. I want to say thanks to all the people who went out of their way to say hi while I was there. Definitely a humbling experience to have people go out of their way and say I made an impact on them, but honestly it's vice versa, however you say that. Y'all made an impact on me too, so I think that's how it's supposed to be. Thought I would take a minute and answer some of the more frequent comments and questions on YouTube. Right now, the most common one being, what happened to the X video? Well, that has been blocked by YouTube in the United States and some other countries because of a copyright issue with the music I chose. I'm not going to use copyrighted music anymore, but man, it's hard to just throw that video away because I got a lot of work into it. And it's completely built around the music. It's still up there. They haven't taken it down. They haven't got any strikes against me or anything like that. But it's just blocked in some countries, and they'll probably change the rules, or I'll just redo the video with different music, which will be pretty much impossible, but I'll try. Next most common question that I get is, why am I not climbing with the hitch climber system? Well, I haven't given it up or anything. It's just that when I roll up on a job and I gotta produce, I'm already rolling up with GoPro cameras and stuff and slowing things down. So I gotta make money, and I just go with what I know, really. I like the slack tending with one hand. I like a lot of the ideas. You'll even see me playing around with the rope wrench in this video. Thank you, Kevin Bingham. Bumped into him at TCI Expo, and he hooked me up with an SRT gadget. I'm trying it out. Honestly though, when I roll up on a job, I gotta finish it quick, and I just go with what I know. Probably the most frequent comment that I've gotten on YouTube since I started doing videos is always something to do with how my testicles must be really enormous, or made of steel, or clanking around, or my favorite one was, where's the secondary line to hold those enormous testicles? Well, I don't think these comments are coming from other tree guys who don't necessarily like to point out anybody else's toughness, braveness, or anything like that. This is probably like Joe Citizen comes, sees the video, he's like, wow, that's crazy. Well, sorry to disappoint people, but no, they're just regular size ones. I have answered this in a previous video though. They're not extra large, they're not steel. It's just that I have 3 of them. So, moving on, I'd like to talk a little bit about upcoming videos, one of which is the Fanner Man video sequel, Fanner Woman. Should be a lot of fun. Also got a video coming up highlighting the aluminum Apta air-powered tree access from treestuff.com, just a really cool gadget. Also got a video coming up on the bed slide, which is like this roll-out table. I got this thing, and immediately I saw the value of having like all my tools in order. Anyway, it's hard to explain. Just watch for the video. It's awesome. Probably the coolest thing I got coming up real soon, Jerry Baranek, the famed and legendary Yoda of the tree world, is coming to my little town to be interviewed. I'm going to interview Jerry Baranek, the guy who literally wrote the book on tree work. Has a video climbing series, the works. If I was the Karate Kid, which I'm not, this guy would be Mr. Miyagi. I don't know how else to say it. Gotta introduce you to him. If you haven't heard of him, you gotta meet him. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. So watch for that. Thanks for watching my videos. Stay tuned for more. Cut down this fir. We'll use it as a rigging point to get out this oak, which has hollow and whatnot in it, and then that one that leans over the garden. Pretty easy, no cleanup, like I said. And then of course we can't destroy the cherry tree
the fence or that little irrigation thing. So, and then we have the honor of being observed by a retired lineman. Right here, this guy worked for, his name's Bob. He worked for Davey, Asplund, and Pacific Power, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, and you're all
30
done.
years.
So what happens now when the power goes out?
I don't have to go to work in the middle of the night no more.
and this is Mike. Mike is the son of the dad, who's another guy named Bob, around here somewhere. So that's what we're doing. Any final?
Doing a good job.
Looking forward to the show.
All right, we'll try not to destroy those items, and off we go. To go on about treestuff.com, but this little baby right here, you can get there. Another cool thing you can do with these X-rings that I never really like to do with my blocks is when you're done, you just chuck them. See? I've always been a little paranoid to do that with my blocks. Go ahead and just winch it until it hits the ground. standing. There's the cherry tree. And then of course our little irrigation pipe is still looking good. Ta-da!